Hello, my lovely honey buns. Thank you so much for joining me again on King T's Tarot. I hope that everyone is doing well and wonderful. I'm back for another collective message for my collective. So my star seeds, my light workers, and it's funny you might using the Work Your Light deck. First card out we have is the Initiation. Ooh, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. I love that. This is your first time. Thank you for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment. I definitely want to know what you guys think, if the message resonates for you. If it's not for you, take what's for you, leave the rest. Don't try to make a story fit for you. If you don't feel something, you don't feel it, and that's okay. But the initiation. So I was actually thinking of the song Green Tambourine by the Lemon Peppers. Not Peppers, oh my goodness. Oh, someone might be hungry. You might like Lemon Peppers wings. I don't know. Lemon Pipers. So you might like lemons. You might like citrus. Citrus is really good for anti-inflammatory, anti-mucus. Um, Green might be your favorite color. You might need to work on your heart chakra, which resonates with the color green. It's a song from the '60s. Drop a silver in my tambourine. Basically, like he's saying, he'll play whatever song you want, but just you got to pay him. Because even if something that's basically a tambourine, making that have music or oh goodness, it's been a long day, guys. I apologize. Using a tambourine to make music, making music, doing anything takes energy. Money is currency. Currency is energy. So, you know, if you can pay your local musician, artist, craftsman, craftswoman, do what you can. So the initiation. So you guys might be going towards something like maybe joining. I know graduation season's here, so people, going off to college, going to a new grade. You might be getting a promotion at work. You might be starting a new business. You might be joining a guild, something. So that's good. Coming on its way. Spirit, what else do you have from our beautiful collective? What other messages do you have? Please and thank you. Whoa, okay. Ooh, Pleiadians, love that. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Um, yeah, yeah. So that actually goes with initiation. You could definitely be, working with people to get, to let me say it the right way, having it so you can change the world for the better. Uplifting humanity. Changing how we live, changing how we eat, changing how we think, because we could use some improvements globally. I mean, everybody, even on an individual level, like we all can do some improvements, most assuredly. And then we have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. For that one, I mean, obviously a grandma, but I'm definitely getting like someone's grandmother is like really wanting the best for them. I just was kind of feeling that earlier. I just didn't know. Now this card came out. Now it makes a little more sense. Um, maybe your grandmother or a grandmother figure in your life told you something that really stuck with you. Maybe it's just something that really you think about almost every day or every so often. Say, wow, she said that I should do. I have this gift or I have this talent. And I should express that or I should do this. Um, Laying foundations. Yeah. And like I said, so like with the double mission here, from Pleiadian's double mission, laying the foundation so people can, be better, so we can be our better selves, so we can, have less pollution, less waste, less hate, less crime, less drama, less, for lack of a less bullshit. There's a lot of shit going on that's just like, wow, that, you would think in this day and age that doesn't happen. And yet here it is, blatantly in your face. I knew you were gonna come out. I kept seeing this card, so I got these three. I think I'm gonna leave these actually. Bottom of the deck, we have protection. So, ooh, I love that. We always gonna have protection. No matter what you're doing or who you are always gonna need protection. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. I love that. And we also got dance with life, do something to change your energy. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And we also have this is the card I kept seeing earlier. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? So, someone, myself included, but um, yeah, I am definitely getting that planting seed. Yeah, there's something that you guys have been thinking about or trying to do. Might have been that a grandmother instilled in you. Might have been something since you've known for like the longest. Like if you knew you could do, let's say you wanted to play the tambourine for a living. If you knew you could do that, what would you do? If you knew you could, start a lifestyle, if you want to travel, if you want to vlog, if you want to, be better at cooking, if you wanted to just, whatever the case may be, maybe, like I said, it's graduation season. So maybe if you wanted to go to school abroad or somewhere far away, or maybe study something you never thought about, like, instead of going for music, you go for art, instead of, well, art's music, but instead of going for art, you go for business, or you go or for law, or you go for medicine, or whatever the case may be. If you knew you were supported, what would you do? And then we have dance with life and then do something to change your energy. So definitely, if something's, again, like this, coming back to the message of, if something speaks to you, go for it. If you feel it in your heart, do it. Again, in green tamper, like I said, the heart chakra. So if you really feel that, then most definitely go ahead and do it. And just know that you're protected. And never be afraid to ask for protection or try to get more protection. Cut the cords. If every time you tell, okay, let's say you have a friend and you say, hey, well, I think I really like XYZ, or I like to do this, or I like to do that. And they're like, oh, okay, whatever. And they're not supportive, not probably a really good friend. Or if somebody you can't really share your ideas with and they don't get excited about them with you, probably cut that cord. Friend, family, coworker, romantic, whatever. Protect yourself, protect your space, protect your mind, your heart, your body. Protect all of that because you are worth it, honey. Don't let anybody tell you different. I like this so far. This is gonna be a good read. Let me see what else I got for you guys. Surrender deck. I like this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hope everyone's doing well and beautiful today. Yeah, I just hope everything's good. Life is so crazy and things are changing, things are happening, and you never really know until you know, and until those things happen. So you just gotta keep pushing through. And if you have an idea about anything, and you feel, like I said, if you feel it, go for it. Don't let anyone talk you out of it except for yourself. And in that case, you probably should still do it anyway. So, boom. Oh, I love that. See, okay, now everything's coming together now. So we have surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. I say that quite often. I'm like, do what makes you happy. I think I really just said that. Just do what makes you happy. Because if it brings you joy, and it's not like hurting anyone, do it. If you want to have that slice of cake, have that slice of cake. You want to go see this exhibit, go see the exhibit. If you want to listen to this song 3, 4, 5, 7 times, listen to that song 3, 4, 5, 7 times, okay? And then it goes along with this one, surrender the habit of people pleasing. I love that because honestly, fuck what everyone else says. Do what makes you happy. Okay, so the whole general energy of this, do what makes you happy. Okay, now I'm seeing it. I'm definitely seeing that now, way more. Because the song Green Tambourine, I think that was 1968. So again, the hippie era, peace, love, all that good stuff, all that stuff I'm totally with. I love that. I should read the card first. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. I think in this day and age, we get roped into, oh, I have to, we wear so many hats. Like me, I'm a brother, I'm a son, I'm a grandson, I'm a nephew, I'm a cousin, I'm a worker. I do all these different. I have all these different hats, and I've had plenty of hats throughout my life. The whole other story. But you kind of get into a mode of trying. Oh, I have to do this for so and so, or so and so needs me to do this, or I should really do this for this person. It's like, and I'm not saying not to help people or to do good by people, but don't try to please everybody. I'm not sure how many of you guys actually play video games, but like I played Dragon Age, and and I mean, and granted, I knew this beforehand, but if you ever play that game, it doesn't matter what decision you make, not everyone's going to be happy with. You can make the most obvious choice, like, oh, everyone should, you know, be safe in this situation. I don't want to get too much into it, but like basically, it'll show you, oh, so and so approves of this, so and so disapproves of that. So it doesn't matter what you're the main character. Remember, you're always the main character of your story, of your game, of your life. So it's not your job to please everybody. You're not going to please everybody. It doesn't matter what you do. Wear you could wear red for the rest of your life. You're gonna piss somebody off because someone doesn't like red. You could be the most handsomest person or the most beautiful person, whatever the case may be. You're never gonna please everybody, and guess what? You don't have to. You're not made for everyone. No one's made for everyone. The best you can do is just surrender to joy and stop trying to please everybody, and just live your life and be happy. I love that. I would tell that to everybody. I mean, like, do what makes you happy. Do what makes you flow. Put yourself first. Unselfishly put yourself first. Like, be selfish with your energy. Call back your energy. Again, this protection card. I love when readings come together like this. What's the name of this one? Deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, and be held. Yeah. I can't make it up. Again, do what works for you, but like also definitely do what makes you happy. Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change the situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. I can't, oh, I can't make it up, honey. I cannot make it up because it is what it is. Okay, so let's go back to Dragon Age. So if let's say you have someone join your team, and you might another character in the game, like, oh, I don't like so and so. It's like, okay, well, this isn't your game. This isn't about you. This is about me. What's going to help me achieve this mission, etc., etc. It is what it is. So either you accept it and move on, or you don't accept it and move on. But at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you whether you're just going to be accepting of what you can't change. And there's just some things you just can't change. Like, my favorite color is pink. There are some people who just don't like the color, and that's fine. I don't wear this color for anyone else but me. So you have to do what works for you. It is what it is. Well, I don't like pink. Okay, that's fine. Life goes on. Trust me, I didn't wear this for you anyway. Get over yourself. One more spirit for the collective. One more about surrendering. Ooh. Might be more than one. Oh. Anything else? Like I said, more than one. Okay, we got surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. I say this often too. Um, you can't be egotistical about every little aspect. Like, some things are just, again, they are what they are. It is what it is. So being caught in your ego, like, well, I should have this, or I should do this, or so and so doesn't deserve. Like, let it go. Okay, just let it surrender that. Surrender your ego. It's okay. Trust me. You'll be fine. It's fine. I promise you. What else is this? Yeah, humility. Yeah, and then and just be humble about things. Like, me personally, I get a lot of I get a lot of positive energy. I also get a lot of negative energy. Excuse me, spiritual burp. Or spiritual burp. Excuse me. I'm very blessed and lucky individual. Like, I can say that, I have a family that loves and support me. I have friends that love and support me, and I'm thankful for that. But be gracious and humble about some things. Have a little humility. Like, oh, I got this big award, or I got this big lump sum of money, or I got this really great prize, a car, house, trip to wherever. I mean, and the thing is, like, you can be happy about it, you can celebrate that, but like, be have some humility and be humble about it, because it's like, okay, as soon as you got it, it can be taken away like that. So definitely hold your ego. It's like, yeah, and you might deserve it. Definitely. I mean, we all deserve what we get in the end. So regardless of what you think someone does or does not deserve, it's not up to you. That's up to God, source, spirit, your choice of deity, whatever you worship and look up to. It, that's a whole nother story. But you can't just say like, well, they got a new car, so I want a new car. They got a big house, and I want a big house. Or be humble, be thankful you even have a house or a place to live in, because there's a lot of people who don't. And again, God giveth, God taketh. So, and then we have surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your own power and soar in your life. I love that because you should. I love that. I love that so much. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry about that, collective. That was not room service, but housekeeping. They dropped off some extra towels and blankets and tea for me, so that's nice. So maybe that's a clue for one of you guys. Maybe you're gonna get something warm and comforting. Maybe you're gonna have something, you can feel again protected. And what other card was that? Would have been something that brings you joy. Like, 'cause I love tea. I'm a big tea drinker. I love tea so much. I just don't see how people don't like tea. But again, it is what it is. It's not for everybody. Oh, wrong card. It is what it is. Not for everybody. One of the things, surrender to your outdated beliefs about yourself. Yeah. So I mean, Dev, like, if you think that you can't, like, let's say, okay, I'm going back to the whole it being graduation season because it's May. No, it's June now. Let's say you come from a small town, because I used to go to the school where a lot of small town people went, and then like they're like, "Oh, you're from the city." I'm like, "Yeah." Um, so maybe like, "Oh, you never thought about going to a bigger city," or maybe you're from a big city, you never thought of going to a smaller town. Um, don't don't ever limit yourself. There should be a new you evolving and growing every day. So you know and things change. Like maybe you were always the kind of quiet kid in school, so maybe now it's time to be a little more active, be a little more, not necessarily loud, but like a little more outgoing, more involved in school events, school projects, school teams. Maybe branch out into a new career field. So like maybe, oh, I've always been, an admin, or I've always been a waiter, or I've always, whatever the case may be. It's like, okay, well, I want to try something new. I want to try something different. I love that. I definitely love that and appreciate that. And ooh, on the bottom of the deck, we have surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. There you go. Excuse me. Um, so yeah, and that's the thing too. Sometimes you might want to. Let me see, where was it? People please, and that can be frustrating. But excuse me, sorry, had something to drink during that little break. Um, but when you surrender that frustration, like, I have to appease everyone. I have to, appease my parents by going to the school and going for this, degree or this program, or I have to appease my friends by, going to this club or doing this activity or going out to this place. When you surrender that frustration, like, this doesn't, if it brings you frustration, let it go. If it brings you stress, let it go. If it doesn't bring you anything but peace, if it doesn't bring you anything but joy, surrender to joy and have your joy. Let it go. It's fine. It's not for you, not for everybody, and that's fine. You're not meant to be for everybody. You're meant to be for yourself. Remember that. Let's see. Let's get some tarot. Let's get some tarot. Thank you, Spirit, for these lovely messages. Let's see here. Clear the deck some. Oh, we got decks of cards too. Oh, I love wordplay. I love this deck though. I love it so much. I love it so much. It is like one of my favorite decks I've ever had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is Rainbow Moonstone. Really good for, what is Rainbow Good Moonstone? That's good for energy work, I thought. Magic, manifestation. Yeah, rainbows are amazing on their own. So anything with rainbow in it, I'm all for it. Let's see what we got here. Wants to come out. We got justice. So maybe I like that. Maybe you're bringing justice to yourself now. Maybe there's gonna be some balance. Like, I've been. Let's just take a classic example. I've been an athlete all of my, high school career. Maybe I want to be an artist now, or vice versa. Maybe you've always done art, but now you want to do more athletic things. You want to move your body more. Justice. I mean, that could be anything too. That could be, getting justice for something done wrong to you, bringing balance into a situation. Trying to think about how to erase the previous message. Maybe you're finally getting justice from trying to, please everybody. Now you can please yourself without the guilt, without the drama. Love that. Love that. Spirit. What else for the beautiful collective? Please and thank you. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with some for spirit later. I put some flowers up. I did some fresh water, some fresh liquor. So I don't know. I love source. I love spirit. I don't know anything I can do to make life better. Oh goodness. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Alrighty. Ooh, okay. All right, so along with justice, we've got the Queen of Coins. Awesome. Again, and I think I was saying earlier, we got the King and Queen of Coins. Ooh, honey. Ooh, I like that. I love that. Seven of Cups, and we have Knight of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. I'm gonna show these cards again because they're so beautiful. I love these because they're from folk tales and folklores from all around the world. I mean, literally, there's so many. You guys should check out this deck. We got Seven of Cups, and we have the King of Coins, King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. I'm loving. I love it. Okay. So, again, with justice. So, okay, just off the bat, I mean, you have a king and a queen of the same suit. So, I mean, there's a pair. So, this could be maybe you're finding your divine counterpart. The Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups, goodness, she might be coming out soon too. Queen of Coins, she's good with her money. She knows what to do. She knows how to handle it. The king, he knows how to handle his money, making sure there's enough for it to grow, enough for his queen, enough for the rest of the suit, to make sure they have what they need. A boss, power couple. You might find your power couple soon, especially with this Ace of Cups, new emotional fulfillment, new romantic, new I can't think right now. New raw emotion that's gonna be good, more positive, more something that's gonna again fulfill you, something to surrender to. Surrender to this. Surrender to new, happy, joyful, emotional experiences. Especially having a suit like this. I love that so much. Seven of Cups, again, more water energy. So along with illusion and delusion, options. Now you have options. So maybe I know I keep going back to the college thing, but maybe now, I'm at a bigger school. I can try this. I can try photography. I can try art. I can try a new sport. I can try soccer. I can try football, baseball. Rugby. Whatever the case may be, I love it. Knight of Swords, fast communication, coming in fast. I love that. It's really pretty. Sorry, I got lost. Sometimes my readings are a little scattered. I know this one's kind of everywhere today, but I'm just really I get lost in the artwork of these. They're just so pretty. They're so beautiful. Knight of Swords, like I said, yeah. So new, fast communication, kind of hasty. I'm getting don't rush. You have time. That might be for somebody. I'm channeling that now. You're gonna get to where you need to be, but definitely don't rush it. And then underneath, I know this was underneath the bottom of the deck, but underneath that was the star. So Aquarius energy, I love that because I'm an Aquarius. But you're gonna be the star of your own show. Like I said, you are the main character of your own shows. Don't let anybody tell you different, say that you're not. Surrender to yourself and surrender to, what brings you joy, and be the star. You always have to be the star. And underneath this, and I change my readings how I see fit and what spirit calls me to say. But then we have the Queen of Cups again, a lot of high emotional fulfillment, knowing your emotions, knowing how to feel, um, keeping them guarded, but like also like I will pour into what I need to pour into. Excuse me, and not again, I'm not gonna please everybody, but I'm gonna make sure what needs to be watered is watered. I need to water something to help to grow my pinnacles, so I can have my king and my queen in my divine masculine, my divine feminine energy. I'm gonna, if I can bring justice to that, but pouring correctly, I'm gonna do that. And then boom, here we go. The world completion. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Completion. You're gonna be done. You're gonna be fulfilled. It's gonna get done, sweetie. It'll be done. I like it. I love it. I love it. I really love it. I'm trying to see what else I see or hear or feel about this. Um. Oh, okay. I am definitely getting. Let me pull these up so you guys can see them more, see them better. I know I'm really working on my camera angles, guys. I do apologize. Things have just been really crazy and wild lately, but I mean that's life in general. So, but I'm working on getting more, uh, not stability, but like getting a more stable angle and getting things together. Whatever. We'll talk about it later. I'm getting don't be overwhelmed with the choices and just kind of follow your heart. What else am I seeing here? I'm saying if you do what makes you happy, you'll never falter. You'll never fail. I'm really getting that. And whatever you do, it's gonna be good. It'll be the positive change you need in your life, and you'll definitely get to where you need to be. Don't be overwhelmed, but like don't, and maybe I know the Knight of Swords is kind of fast and hasty, because Knight is definitely like teenage adolescent energy, and Swords is communication, intuition. So definitely use your intuition so you're not misguided by all the options. Like, oh, you might sign up for like, let's say you sign up for like 5 different clubs, and it's like, oh, that's a lot of options. So you kind of use discernment, like, okay, well, do I really want to do, you know, chess and art and football and cooking and if you want to do all the, I mean, I'm not saying limit yourself, but like really think about what do you really want, what's not going to burn you out. Again, that's the whole surrendering thing. Like, don't overwork yourself and don't try to please everybody. Yeah, yeah, no, definitely for sure. um I'm trying to see if I see anything else for this. No, I don't. But I definitely, like I said, keep, like with the justice card, like I said, keep balance. Don't be so distracted by all the options. Be the star of your own show. Have hope, and the thing is, that's a lot of the time too. Believe in yourself that you can do it. Um, Again, sometimes we get caught up with so many options that we don't necessarily see that. Oh, we're already the king and the queen of the cups. I keep saying cups. Goodness, of coins. We oh goodness, I lost my train of thought. Sorry, yeah. So like I said, you don't get caught up in all the options. Like you're already enough. You are enough for how you are already. So definitely um keep that energy. Like, I am the star. I'm going to be balanced in my choices. I'm gonna go fast in what you know and what you want to do, but like don't be so kind of, don't be all around the world. I want to do this and that. I'm not saying you can't do that, but like definitely take time to figure out what's gonna work for you and what's not gonna burn you out. Because burnout during doing something that you actually love or want to do, it can really put a damper on things. So just be careful of that. I think that's all I'm getting from this. Oh, also maybe keep your emotions safe, but like don't be afraid to release them either. Definitely don't be afraid to release your emotions. Like you can have emotions, Don't be ruled by emotions. Yeah. Trying to see because that's one, two. These are both earth. Water, water, water. Star, water bearer. Yeah, and that's all I got from this deck. Um, I think we're getting pretty good so far. I'm gonna do one more deck of affirmations to see what else Spirit has for you guys, and then I think we'll wrap this up. Spirit, what affirmations do you have for my lovely, beautiful collective? My lovely honey buns who took the time to join me today. Ooh, passions. Pursuing my hobbies and unique interests is not a waste of time. My hobbies bring me pure joy. My hobbies bring me pure inner joy, and my interests light up my spirit in fantastic ways. I dismiss societal pressure and simply allow myself to enjoy things that I like. I love that. I think that kind of goes along with the whole reading. Do what makes you happy. You're not going to please everybody, so you might as well just do what you can and do what makes you happy now than trying to say, oh, well, I did this to please you, or I did this because I thought you would like it, or I thought this was a good idea for, you say, well, what's best for you? Do what makes you happy. Follow your passions. So if you want to go for a certain degree, you want to go for a certain job, you want to go for a certain career, even if you just want to have a day to yourself to just do nothing, sometimes you just got to do that. You just have to wake up. You're like, you know what? I want to stay in bed. That's gonna bring me joy. I want to go for a walk. I want to, have a slice of cake. I want to do X, Y, Z. Don't be afraid to do it. Go ahead and do it. I love that. 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 I love that. Love that. Love that. Oh, we got a twofer. Action taker. To carry me forth into the life I want to live, I will focus on my actions. I allow myself to think, to plan, and to pause. However, I will not get stuck in the mindset. I will not get stuck in this mindset. To grow and learn, I take external steps to improve my state of being. Yeah, like I said, I literally just said that if you want to do something, do it. Go for it. The only person stopping you is you. Energized. Each and every morning, I wake up with vitality, ready to live my life to the fullest. This energy is becoming of me, and I notice how beneficial it is to my present moment. When tired, I will simply rest, then keep moving forward. Again, like I said, if you need to take a break, and thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh, I love when I say stuff and then it comes through like that. Yeah. So if you need to take a break, take a break. Surrender to what is, what brings you joy. Follow your passions. But if you have a passion, go for it. I have, this was actually one of my passions. I actually love reading for you guys. I've been catching up on some collective readings and some personal readings, and it just brings me joy to know I'm generally helping people with what I can do. And I'm not saying that everyone has to, read tarot or use their intuition or whatever the case may be. It might just be, you make someone a homemade card. You bring them a cupcake. I don't know, you just talk to them well, how was your day? What did you do today? Are you feeling okay? You gotta use your talents your own way. Excuse me. And then I'm gonna say this real quick. There won't be any room for jealousy of anything if you focus on what you're good at. And the thing is, you can be good at a lot of things, and there's to be people who are also good at the same thing, but they don't do it like you do. Like the way I make a cake is not the way that someone else will make a cake. The way I read is not the way everyone else reads. The way I do things is not how everyone else do things, and that's fine because I do them my way. It works for me. You have to do things for yourself the way they work for you. That's for everybody, actually. Oh. Evolving. Ooh. Every day, my body and mind evolve. My mind becomes wise, my body becomes seasoned. Each day that I heal and change, I love that. We all need to heal and change. Every single one of us, including me, every day. Sorry. Each day that I heal and change, the more sure of myself I become. I risk, not risk, oh goodness. Rise tall like mountains to touch the clouds, never to be trampled. Exactly. Because who's going to tell you how to live your life? It's your life. You live it the way you need to, no matter how that may be. If you want to be an athlete, if you want to be a chef, if you want to be a business owner, if you want to be a construction worker, whatever the case may be, live your life for you. Evolve. Know it, again, do what makes you feel good. I think that's this whole mess. I might call it that. Oh, goodness, we got two more. Woohoo! Love these. Okay. And bottom of the deck. Ooh. Okay. All right. We're gonna get to that later. We have recharge. I'm allowed to take breaks. Didn't I see? Spirit man. Come on, source. Ooh. Love when it see, didn't I just say you gotta take time for you and do okay, let me read the card. I'm allowed to take breaks when a task is causing me stress. I will take a deep breath, put my hand to my heart, and step away. This allows me to gain new perspective, recharge my brain, and work more efficiently in the future. You can't be your best if you don't rest. Say it with me. You can't be your best if you don't rest. You got to rest. You got to take time for yourself. You can't please everybody. Give up that frustration of trying to please everybody and rest and do it for yourself. Sometimes take a sick day. If you got PTO and you can afford it, take a sick day. I'm just real commercial candid break. Fuck that job. Fuck them people. Fuck them all. Take time for you because you're the only you got. You're the only you the world has. So you might as well take care and take precious care. Well, I can't even talk. I don't want me to say it. If you can't take care of yourself, what good are you? Rest, recharge, do it for yourself. You need to rest. Especially because I live in North America, so it's all work, 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 work. It's like, but I'm tired. I remember the first time I worked full time, like the very first time, I said, "You guys do this like you guys do this every day, every like all week," and they're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "No wonder people drink. No wonder people are stressed out and have depression. This is stressful. This is I know." And I like left that job sometime later, but we often don't take time to just take time for ourselves. I mean, I'm doing that now, but there are times in my life where I've just been going, 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 like working, 7, 8, 10, 12 days straight. And I wonder why I was so tired and why, I was crying about this or why I was upset about that or why I was gaining weight or losing weight or just irritable. I was stressed the fuck out. I had to recharge. I had to take time for myself. I had to step away and be like, you know what? This is a lot. And honestly, the work will still be there. Now, now to the frontline workers who are saving lives and helping people, doctors, paramedics, nurses, EMTs, the people who are really the real unsung heroes. Definitely, there's always going to be extra help, but help them. But like these projects and business this and we had to have this done or this file has to be. Bitch, fuck them files. They'll get filed. Trust, it'll be there. That work. I always tell people that work will be there tomorrow. Trust me, it's not going nowhere. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay, I'll get off that. That's a whole other conversation on the topic. And then creating roots. Like tree roots sink. What? Oh, like tree roots snaking into the earth. I will create a solid foundation before reaching for the moon and stars. Oh, and we got the star card earlier, which I love. Like swaying branches in the wind, I can move, bend, and even break. But challenging times will never cause me to fall. I love that. But you cannot have a good base without recharging and knowing that your base is not good. You gotta sit there. You have to really, 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 really like have a good foundation for yourself. Solid foundation. You really just have to, what? I know I need X, Y, and Z. I need my 8+ hours of sleep. I need, water, a lot of good water. It's not good water, but whatever. It was free. Um, um, have something that you're rooted in. It's like, you know what, this makes me feel safe. This makes me feel good. This makes me feel like if when I wake up tomorrow, I can go, branch out and reach for the stars, reach for the moon, reach for the sun. I can go and do all the things that I want to do because I'm one recharging, and I'm creating that space for me. I'm rooting myself to, be strong in my decision because I'm evolving. I love when the meanings come together. I like the flowers too. Like this is, flower trees have flowers. Trees are basically just really big flowers. Um, but you can't have roots if you don't evolve and change your mindset saying, oh, you know what, I do need to, be more solid in what I feel or what I think or what I want to do. So that I can evolve and so I can take action to follow my passions and be energized with my life. I love that. And then we got soulmates. Now, I love this because you got the Ace of Cups in the reading and the Queen of Cups. So like I'm all about love of all kind. I like romantic, familial, friends, just passions. When you love your passions, love that. But soulmates doesn't necessarily, they don't have to be romantic. They can, I have a few soulmates that like I'm not romantically involved with at all. We're really great friends. We read each other's minds. We talk to each other all the time, and I'm so, again, I'm thankful for that because that kind of helps me create my roots. Like, what, I know I can talk to so and so about I'm having this problem or I have this question or I want to do this and that. So definitely. Let me just read the damn card, right? Soulmates. Soulmates do not simply exist. They are created through hard work, determination, and love. I find great comfort in this. I am not a statistic, but a garden. More gardening. I love that. More earth energy, more heart chakra. Somebody needs to hear the heart chakra. I'm sorry. You do. You need to let go of that trauma. Stop trying to please everybody. Love yourself. It's fine. It's okay. Okay, right back to the card. Not statistic, but a garden that blooms and will grow with another. I allow the universe to open up my heart to this exciting future. See, what did I say? You have to do what's good for you in your heart. And it even says in this card, I will take I will take a deep breath and put my hand to my heart and step away. You have to. And the thing is, a lot of times people don't go within to their core of their roots of who they are and say, you know what, this makes me happy. This is my passion. This, I'm gonna surrender to this joy because this is how I feel. So, and the thing is with soulmates, they're supposed to help you grow. Like, I mean, the friends and family who are my soulmates, who I'm with, who I would consider like, an actual soulmate, I have learned and grown so much with them and from them. It's like, you know what, I never thought of that perspective. Especially for me, because like I mean, I have a very expansive mind, but like sometimes, like we all do, we get tunnel vision, or we're so set in an idea or a concept or a way of life that we don't think, oh, maybe I could try it this way. Maybe I could do it that way. Maybe I don't have to have it like this, or maybe it should be like that. But the thing is, if you don't ever branch out and talk to other people, and kind of if you don't have people you can bring in and trust, definitely someone you can trust and be around, and you can share ideas. Like I said, if they're not going to be a real friend, you share their ideas and be happy for. They can't be happy for you, happy for them. Maybe cut the ties on that one. But you know, my soulmates have helped me grow so much as a person. Like I probably wouldn't even be doing this show if I didn't, have people who like saying, you are really good at this. I know this reading was kind of scattered everywhere, but hey, maybe whoever I'm channeling for has a scattered brain about, well, I don't know what to do, and I want to do this, but so and so says to do this, and my parents think this, and it's like, honey, you have to recharge. You got to collect yourself. You have to come back to yourself and be okay with that, and it's fine because ultimately you're the one who has to do it. And that's why I tell people, you have to do it with whatever you do because that's just how it is. Like if you don't deal with it, then who's gonna deal with it? That didn't come out right. If you don't, you have to deal. I can't even talk. They don't want me to say it. If you pick something, you have to put up with the consequence. Whatever you do, you have to deal with the consequences, positive, negative, in between. So like if you, like I said, have that slice of cake, cool. Does that make you feel good? Yes. Will that, is that something that you feel like you would make you blow up or whatever the case may be? You have to deal with that. Every action has a consequence, whether it be positive or negative. So You have to take time for yourself and understand what you want and go after it because you want it, and that's gonna make you feel good, and that's gonna bring you joy and passion. At the bottom also, and then we have my body. I'm gonna read this and I'll get off. My body is my home, and I must love it immeasurably. Be gentle touching, by gently touching my skin, my laugh lines, and my scars. I appreciate my body fully. I am beautiful inside and out. A lot of people needs to hear that. You are beautiful inside and out. Love yourself no matter what. No matter what scar, no matter the deformity, no matter what you've been through, no matter what you've done, no matter what ever who did something to you. Love your body, love yourself. It is okay. No one is perfect. You just have to go with it. You just gotta go for it. I think that's all I had this morning. Went on a little longer than I thought it would. But I hope, this helps somebody and that everything goes well. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Thanks. Love you guys. Bye.